Hey guys, so real quick before we even start this video, I want to mention something that talked about in my last video, or I'm not sure if it was yesterday's video or the day before, but there was a thing that I brought up about Premium Bandai, and it came to my attention because I was watching Bluefin's live stream where they're revealing some figures and talking about some of their products. Came to my attention that in the video what they were talking about how they were receiving death threats about about not getting certain action figures because of the whole debacle that happened with Premium Bandai about their website crashes. Now, I wish I would have known that before I hit that record button and the upload button way before, because I just wanted to say, because I know I did the video, I was not really like trashing them, but I was kind of like showing what happened and my experience that happened in that video. And I'll just start off by saying, if you're the type of person who is leaving death threats to these people who really have nothing to do with any of the anything that went down when it comes down to Premium Bandai, the marketing managers or whatever, these guys who are pretty freaking cool, man. I mean, if you ever been on their Bluefin's YouTube channel or Twitch channel, they do live streams every Friday. These guys, like AJ and those guys, they are freaking pretty cool, man. Pretty Justin as well. I really like Justin. David, both Davids actually. Pretty cool guys, man. If you ever been on their live stream, they answers everybody questions. You respond, I want this figure. They'll talk about their experience with that figure. Always listening, always responding. Type of community managers you would want in a toy collection, or toy business, I should say. And leaving them death threats is horrible. No, and it's not even just them, it's anybody. You should not be leaving death threats to anybody. They didn't really deserve that. Yes, we all got frustrated when it came down to getting these action figures. Yes, we want the toys, we understand that, but please, please stop leaving death threats to people. I feel like that the people who do that are real scums, and they should not be in the toy community. I feel like, if you're gonna leave a death threat over a piece of plastic, no matter what, I don't care what age you are, you should not be doing that. That's unacceptable and something I do not respect in my community. I don't want that in my community and the toy community as well, or any community. You shouldn't be doing that regardless. But yeah, guys, I have to say that because I had to. I just put out that video and showed my experience with Premium Bandai, so I have to at least talk about it in this video. But guys, let's get started with this video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is another San Diego Comic-Con. This is probably my fourth or fifth video doing San Diego Comic-Con, but to me, it's fine with me, This is probably the most I updated within days on the channel, and I'm fine with that because we got a whole bunch of toy news. Some that I completely missed out on, which I did point out some of these figures, but they either got like new, finally updated promotional shots, or just some that just missed out. So we're gonna talk about them in this video, and as well as every time they do reveal something, we're gonna talk about it. So there's that. But anyways, guys, we should start off with the smaller stuff, then work on the big things. So some of the smaller things, we're going to start off with Mcfarland. So Mcfarland, there was a silver Azrael that leaked, and it seems like if it's just like another variant from the Azrael that we gotten in the past, because there's like two of them. There's the Flame Azrael, and then there's the red. I should say the red one, not the Flame. Oh, I mean it's Flames, but there's the red one, and then there is the bluish one, kind of dark bluish one. So now there's a silver Azrael. He looks pretty cool. Not sure I'm gonna pick it up, but whatever, you know. I'm pretty sure Mcfarland might reveal more things later on in the day, so stay tuned for that. Then Storm released a teaser image of Dead Frame. He's from Golden Axe. He looks pretty cool as well. Another skeleton. I guess you got to reuse that body as well. So another skeleton. Pretty interesting that they're diving super hard on Golden Axe. I mean, you know, the characters are really unique in Golden Axe, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, it was like not like it was like when it comes out to video games, it was like Mario or something. Where it was just like huge in the gaming community, but it's pretty interesting that they're doing that and putting their effort into Golden Axe. I really appreciate them diving into a certain line, even if it's not the line I collect, but that's pretty cool. And then one we knew from a while already, but we've seen a promo image of him, and they took pictures of him as well. Orochi looks pretty cool as well. I like his whole design. Once again, not a fan of Street Fighter, but there is that as well. So now let's reveal. So something that happened yesterday that we revealed in the videos. By the way, if you want to check out the other previous videos of some of the reveals that happened for San Diego Comic-Con, please go back and check it out and then come back to this video. But in the video, we revealed that Tila, the voice actor, showed off her action figure, but we finally get some updated promo shots of the action figures that were in that Pacific wave, and I think that's wave 3 or wave 4. I forget which wave we're on right now, but there's that. But anyways, guys, so in the wave is Man of Arms. He looks freaking badass. And by the way, I've been watching Revelations, and that show is freaking good, man. I mean, it's pretty damn good. I think I'm on episode 3 or 4, and I'm loving it. So there's that. Spikor looks pretty cool as well. He didn't really have a big. I shouldn't talk about spoilers. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention spoilers in the show. So, but he looks pretty cool. I guess this could be spoilers as well, just the action figures. But they're up on the internet, so if they're up on the internet, then I can't do nothing about that. Of course, Tila herself is in the wave. She looks pretty cool as well. And then one of my favorites in the show, he's badass in the show as well, is Beastman. So there is that. So we finally get the shots of them, and they all look freaking amazing. I absolutely love them as well. So yeah, I can't wait for this line. This line is coming out pretty slow. I know the line just went up for pre-order on Walmart, because Walmart's having like some Walmart con and Target as well. So it's pretty freaking weird. But yeah, they all went up and they're out for pre-order. So if you missed out of them in the stores, put up for pre-order. They're scheduled for October, but I'm pretty sure they should be out before then. I don't know why all the way they're all the way October when it's literally the first wave. But there is that as well from Mattel. So now let's go on to SH Figure Arts as well. And then they have some fan favorites as well. One I got super happy what I saw. You could actually go into their virtual con because there's like some, you go on their website, go into their thing. You could click on it. I guess they have all these action figures against the walls and a lot of history on their products and all that. And one of the big things they had was SH Figure Arts Krillin. So we're getting a new Krillin. He looks pretty badass. Absolutely need a Krillin, especially if you're trying to build that OZ Dragon Ball Z display. So you're gonna need an updated Krillin, even though we have an older one. I think he needed an update. It's been a while already. Then two we never had with an SH Figure Art form, and that is Dodoria. So finally get a Dodoria. He's pretty cool. If you guys don't know, he was part of like Frieza's first like goons or whatever. And he got killed pretty early on in the Frieza arc when he went to Planet Namek as well. So there's that. He looks pretty badass. I really like him. I always forget how to say his name. Zarbon. I believe it's pronounced Zarbon because it's spelled differently, but Zarbon, pretty cool as well. I actually like his first form, and then his other form where he gets super big. It looks kind of ugly, but actually I like Zarbon's the whole design. He looks pretty cool as well. Then one of my favorites that they show off was, of course, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Master Roshi. Master Roshi looks pretty freaking cool as well. And yeah, I mean, we're pretty much got almost all of the OG Dragon Ball Z arc. Pretty much the Cell arc. I mean the Frieza arc. So you know, pretty much gonna have almost everybody, man, pretty soon. So hopefully we get more super figures as well. So that was in the Tamashii Nations display when it comes down to it as well. So now let's talk about Mezco. Mezco has some reveals as well. So Mezco, with the first reveal they had was Godzilla. So he was 18 inches. So he's freaking huge. And this Godzilla seems really freaking interesting. First as a mouth, so a light up LED function in the mouth. That seems freaking amazing. And the dorsal fins as well, which is freaking cool. A movable jaw that said an articulated tail. I mean, I think it said 14 points of articulation as well. And oh my god, it just seems freaking amazing. I was like, oh my god. Not the hugest Godzilla fan. You guys know if you watch some of my older videos I had with Mr. Zombie, where we're joking around about Godzilla versus Kong. I prefer Kong, but an 18-inch Godzilla sounds real interesting. But it is Mezco, so you expect that price to be pretty high. I mean, Mezco is, you know, one of the more expensive companies in the business, and they're not afraid to bump up that price point, you know. So there's that. Then one of my favorite reveals they did, one I'm definitely gonna have to pick up too, is Silent Hill 2 Pyramid Head. I mean, come on, dude, like that's so crazy. So you guys don't know, Pyramid Head was one of one of the big like bosses in Silent Hill 2. He was like this big gigantic creature. I mean, his name is self-explanatory. He had this big head as a pyramid. He would walk around, scare the living crap out of you. And I remember in like early on in Silent Hill 2 games, he was kind of like, you go into this house, he would kind of like walk past. So they teased him up so much into the video game. And he was absolutely terrifying in Silent Hill 2. And the fact that they even got the license for Silent Hill, to me, it's freaking amazing. Hopefully, they'll get down the license for Resident Evil so we could get some modern Resident Evil figures. That would be freaking amazing. Absolutely love that. Then they teased a Robin, so they put a kind of like a video up, or like not even a video, kind of like a GIF or whatever of with Robin, a Robin signal. Looks freaking. There's no look to it because there was no pictures of solicitations, promo images, and none of that. It was just a image of Robin signal, but the fact that they are doing a Robin, hopefully it's a Tim Drake Robin, or Damian Wayne. I'll be fine with either one of those. But we're finally getting a Robin, and I can't be mad about that. Hopefully they'll do a Red Hood, because that's a figure that we've been dying and asking for a long time already. And whether it's the Arkham Knight or whatever Mezco choose to do, they you give us either or. So I'll be down for either one. So um, another figure should be revealed pretty soon as well. I know they do the MDSs, and I don't really cover the MDSs as well, but they do have those. So if you are into those, if you guys don't know what MDSs are, kind of like these small figures, they're kind of like Beast eggs and like better versions of Funko Pops, in my opinion. So there is that, but I don't really cover those. But they have some cool ones as well. So if you guys wanna look those up, you guys can search them up as well. So there is that. So like I said, possibly another reveal. If they do another reveal, which I'm pretty sure they will, we will be covering that in this video, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if today is the last day, but I think it is the last day for Mezco, unless they do another one tomorrow, which a lot of studios or companies probably wrap up by tomorrow. So let's see what happens. So there's that. Then let's get down to the last two companies. So what I meant earlier in the video is there was a few that I missed, and there was a lot that I missed from Mafex. So luckily, I was watching a YouTuber called The Foosh. Most of you guys heard of him. And he posted a lot of or he talked about a lot of the Mafex figures. And I was like, oh yeah, even though we did talk about some of them, there was a lot of them that I missed somehow. I don't even know how I missed those, because I was literally searching them up. But there was a few that we missed, so let's just talk about them now. With Mafex, they revealed that Eddie Brock, I believe he's been out for a while. I'm not really sure. But I could be mistaken on that. Don't quote me on that. So he's been out for a while. He looks pretty freaking cool. I love the him in box. It looks pretty cool as well. And then they revealed an animated Joker. Definitely a must for me. I grew up on animated Joker. Love his whole design. When I think of Joker, that's the Joker I think of. So I'm gonna have to pick that one up as well. As well as you can't have the Joker without a Batman. So that's freaking cool. Definitely got to pick those up. And then a black suit Superman, but this is the Zack Snyder version of Henry Cavill. And man, I think this is one of the few companies probably nail Henry Cavill's likeness. I feel like there's only one company that's pretty much nailed him, and that is Mezco. Mezco almost, I mean, it's not perfect, but they kind of did nail him. It's not the most perfect, accurate looking Henry Cavill, but Mafex is definitely the company to absolutely nail him. So there is that as well. Then they have the Blue Crusader himself, another kind of like Azrael Batman. He looks freaking cool as well. Gonna have to pick him up. And then another black suit comic version of Superman. Have to pick that one up. I know there's one of them. One picture they have of him where he has the long freaking hair and he looks freaking amazing. Gonna have to pick that one up. Just so much money spent on these damn figures as well. And then a surprising one was Huntress, and she's not the hugest character when you think of any DC figures as well, but it's one that we really don't have much of, and she looks badass, man. I'm gonna have to pick that one up as well. Absolutely love Huntress. I feel like they didn't do her justice in the Birds of Prey movie, so there's that, but she's definitely a favorite. And then there was stealth jumper Batman, believe that's what they call it. Don't really know much about him, about his whole design or whatever, but I might skip out on him. I'm not really sure, because it doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm not gonna pick up a action figure I really don't know too much about, and besides the suit looking okay. I mean, it's not the best, but it's whatever. It's one of those I could just pass on. Don't have to spend too much money on it. Then there was a blue and white Cyclops, and it just looks absolutely badass. I'm not sure I'm gonna pick that one up as well. But he does look good badass. A classic Iron Man figure. I think I should pick that one up because I don't really have too many Iron Mans. Kind of like oversaturated on Iron Mans, but he looks badass. I'm gonna have to possibly pick that one up. I'm not really sure, but then there's that, and then there's another figure or character that I'm kind of like um, over, but it's X Force Deadpool, man. I mean, man, I'm kind of on the fence about that one, but I mean, I love X Force Deadpool. He's just unique, you know. So I might have to pick this one up. I know the thing about Deadpool though is even though I'm tired of Deadpool, we haven't seen him in a while, so there's that. And you know, I don't really have too many Deadpool figures, so I can't really like complain about him as much. So I might have to pick this one up. And then last but not least, Nightwing Hush from the Hush series. Um, hope they nail him. That's all I'm gonna say. Hope they nail him. As you guys can see, they're showing promo images of him, or prototypes, I should say. So let's see the final product when it comes down to it. So there is that on Mafex. And last but not least, let's talk about Mondo. So the company Mondo has been revealing a lot of their, I guess, figures or whatever. They mostly make 1/6 scale figures. So let's just break it down of what they were revealing. So they've revealed a animated Joker. I feel like Joker was pretty huge this San Diego Comic Con, especially the animated ones. A lot of the animated figures from not only just DC but Marvel as well. But Joker, he looks pretty freaking cool. If you know anything about Mondo, though, I would say they are pretty pricey, and I never really picked one up myself, so I would go off of reviewers, and a lot of people are on the fence when it comes down to Mondos. So not really sure, but he looks badass. If they nail him, I might pick him up. I have to pick up a Mondo for myself before I could decide to go deeply in onto this wave. So there's that. Then they showed off. Remember earlier, they showed off a classic Wolverine with the blue and yellow. So you can't have a blue and yellow Wolverine without a brown and yellow. Another classic suit of his, and he looks badass. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that as well. Then they showed off a Magneto. He has different head sculpts, and honestly, I'm down for it. I mean, if anything, like I said, if Mondo end up being real good, I could pick up this Magneto, man. I mean, I absolutely love Magneto. I love the long hair version of Magneto for some odd reason. So, but there's that. And then they revealed a lot, and I mean a lot of Motu. So, I don't know if it's because of the Revelations kick that everybody's on right now. All these companies want a little piece of the pie when it comes down to Motu, but I mean, honestly, if I was a company as well, I would try to get in on it and make some money off of it. But like I said, depends how they nail these figures. I believe they already have a few. I believe they have Heave Man, Merman, and there's a few more I'm forgetting, but now we get more of them as well. So they show off a She-Ra, and the She-Ra looks absolutely badass. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she looks pretty badass. Kind of like the prototype version of her as well. So there's that. Then they showed off a Skeletor, and I wonder if he's gonna be a little bit cheaper because he seems a little bit thin on those accessories. But he looks good. I mean, this is the Revelations version of him as well. So there's that. Then they showed off a badass looking Hordak. And I love Hordak's design. I think he looks so freaking badass as well. Like I said, man, I'm going to have to pick these one up and judge it for myself. Then they showed off a Scareglow. And Scareglow looks absolutely badass as well. Love his whole design. Man of Arms. Like I said, we already have a Man of Arms, but then they showed off another one. So there was that. Could be. I mean, I don't remember the original one, so I'm not sure what's different from this one. So there was that. And last but not least, a Man Thing. So Man Thing looks pretty badass as well. He was always unique to me. Kind of reminds me of Swamp Thing. Basically, I mean they're almost the same thing, but absolutely badass. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the reveals so far. I should say, in the day. So like I said, once we see more, we're gonna update the video. So okay, guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this, please consider hitting the like and the subscribe button because it helps the channel out tremendously. It keeps me motivated to keep doing more San Diego Comic Con videos just like this one. Yes, I am tired. Yes, it's been a long week and we've been uploading every single day. So hope you guys been enjoying this. I could tell from the view count that you guys been loving these videos, and hopefully you guys like. If you guys did made it this far, if you want to see more pictures of these guys on my Instagram, it's down in the description down below, as well as other ways to contact me if you need to, or you just want to have a conversation. Love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Which is your favorite reveals so far that I announced? I'm pretty sure there's something for everybody. So there's that. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are thinking of the new Masters of the Universe Revelation TV show on Netflix that just came out. Love to hear you guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. Don't be afraid to comment. I will respond to each and every single one of you guys. I will not leave you guys hanging. So yeah, I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts. You guys have a wonderful, amazing day. Stay tuned for possibly tomorrow's video. If not, well, see you guys